Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Christina Cooper-Gomm, and this is episode 4. Yeah, I think this is episode 4. Okay, wow, crazy. Time is flying. I just wanted to come in here real quick and do just kind of an overview of my first week on trizepatide, which is a GLP-1. Some things that just I feel like would have been really nice to know ahead of time so that I could, kind of plan things out a little bit better to feel better. But then also like really good things that I did not realize that I was going to feel. So we're just gonna like hop right into it. If you haven't subscribed yet, press the subscribe button below because I'm gonna keep making videos every single week. And then also plan to have like meal plans and workout guides and all of that kind of stuff for you guys too, because I am learning how to navigate this journey in order to become healthier myself, build muscle, feel great, and of course, create longevity within my life and living longer and being healthier. So also, those of you guys that have asked about my provider, the link for my provider is below. If you need help answering questions or whatever, you can check out my other YouTube videos. You can also head to my Instagram, which is just my name, Christina Cooper-Gomm, as well as because I have a ton of highlights on that and reels and such. So, okay, so today is day 7, which means I get my second injection tonight. I am doing um, trizepatide, and the trizepatide that I have has a B12 in it as well, which helps a lot with energy, which is great. So I kind of just like wrote down for the week how it was. So Monday night I got the shot. I was like totally fine. I think I was like in my head. It was so funny. I was sitting in bed. My husband Tyler is also on the shot. He has lost over 10 pounds in a week and a half. But he's got about 100 pounds to lose. So he's really excited about it. Anyways, we've both been feeling great, but we were sitting in bed and he's like, you're insane because we're sitting there and I'm like, I think I can feel it like in my body. But he's like, you are just like totally in your head. I agree with him. I was totally in my head about it. But I went to bed. I was great. I slept awesome. Woke up the next morning. Like we went to bed late too. Like I think it was like 1 o'clock in the morning because I was just so excited about it. And so I went to bed late and then I got up at 5:45 and I went to a high fitness class, which is like intense cardio. Like you're jumping up and doing jumping jacks and burpees and all the things. And that's a class that I usually go to. So I should probably preface this. So before I decided to go on a GLP-1 journey, my youngest is 4, okay, and we've been regularly going to the gym. I would say for like 2 years, I've been really consistent, like a minimum, absolute minimum of 3 times a week, most of the time 5 times a week. And we eat pretty healthy. Like we don't eat, I mean, we eat some fast food, but not like all the time. It's like we get salads from fast food places that we go to. Like it's not like we're, hitting up fast food joints all the time. So we're actually pretty healthy. So the reason why GLP-1 was, on our radar is because we've both plateaued and our weight just wasn't going anywhere. And so, anyways, so side note to that, I went to high fitness and I performed in high fitness. I performed. I worked out to the extremity that I usually could. Okay. So I like felt so good. And I didn't know if that was going to happen. And you have to understand too, GLP-1s affect everyone differently. The reason I chose trizepatide over semaglutide is because I had heard the side effects weren't as bad with trizepatide. And I will say my side effects have not been bad. So the side effects that I did have, okay, so here's a couple of things to write down. If you are starting your GLP-1 journey, you need to write these down, okay? So the first tip of advice I have for you is you need to drink so much water. And when you first start drinking water, you're going to pee all the time, but it's okay. Okay, this is normal. Also, like the first week, you are losing like it's like your inflammation in your body. So it's honestly water weight. So I have lost weight. Again, remember, go back to my second episode of my YouTube as far as why I don't weigh myself and my background there. But I have lost weight. I've turned around the scale. Tyler let me know I've definitely lost some weight. And I feel it too. My pants are fitting the same. And again, it's not normal to lose weight within your first week. I think that's because I was not getting enough protein. Okay. So first thing we're gonna talk about is water. Make sure you drink so much water, like over 100 ounces of water a day. Just aim for that. Aim for over 100 ounces of water a day. Online and what I can read and see from most doctors, they want you to have like 120 ounces as a woman. And I'm like, that is so much water. And men should be drinking 150 ounces. That's just crazy to me. But I I've been getting like 4 of these in a day. And granted, I do fill it up with ice, so I'm like, it's not a full 32 ounces of water, but I'm probably getting like a good like 28 ounces of water every single time I drink it, and I'm doing it 4 times a day. So I'm getting pretty close to that 100 ounces. Like that's my goal, is to do 5 of these a day. So I've been doing it with 4. But so 2 tips that I've been doing with drinking water. Number one is setting a timer on your phone. So I've actually been setting a timer on my phone for like every 5 minutes. Originally, I got an idea from a friend to do it every 25 minutes, and it was just like too long. And then I was forgetting about it and it wasn't working. So every 5 minutes, an alarm goes off my phone, and I literally just sip it. If you have like an Apple Watch or something, it'll probably be easier than it was for me walking around with my with my alarm going off all the time. But I was craving water too. Like let's hop into let's keep going through this. I'm all over the place, but drinking a ton of water. So the other thing is making sure that when you wake up, okay, sleep with this on the floor next to your bed, on your nightstand, whatever. Sleep with your water right there, okay. By the way, I do love Hydro Drug. I don't brand for them, but they're amazing. So go get yourself a Hydro Drug, because it can just literally tip over and fall over, and it won't come out. Anyways, so when you wake up, you grab that and you drink as much water as you can. Like before you get up to go pee, you just grab it and drink as much water as you can. The mornings I do that, I'm totally fine. The mornings I don't do that, like I just actually tried it out the last 3 days, and every single time I did it, I wasn't nauseous. Like I was totally fine. So I usually would get nauseous within like a 5 minute window. But if I drink as much water as I possibly can before I pee, I haven't been getting nauseous, which has been super cool. Okay. So that is an important thing. One thing I will say that is working really well for me already, and this might not be for everyone. Remember, this is my GLP-1 journey. Don't just watch this and expect your results to be the same, to your positive and negative side effects to be the same or anything like that. Not negative, but like side effects aren't great, right? But I think a positive side effect of this is the food noise. I have not wanted soda, salami, cheese, Nutella, cereal, any sugar stuff, like anything. Like I want healthy food. It's weird. Like I sat and ate carrots this week. I got a little thing of mixed nuts and just like chewed on some almonds. And that used to be just like the plainest, nastiest, I don't want to eat this meal, which is why I've never been successful at diets ever. Okay. So I would say most people probably get on a GLP-1 and stay microdosing on a GLP-1, just which means you hit your target weight and then you just dose a small amount of units every couple weeks to just keep that food noise out. Um, so the food noise has been great, but it's been so great for me that there were 2 days where I did not eat very much because I was not hungry at all. Like I wasn't hungry, but then I wasn't aware. So I would say like the first 2 days, the first day I did good because I had like set up a meal plan and stuff, which by the way, use ChatGPT. It's a free app. Literally tell it you're going on a GLP-1 journey and tell it to make a meal plan for you and to get you the recipes and a grocery list and all the things. Like ChatGPT is amazing. And if you only ask it like a couple questions a day, it doesn't cost anything. It's also been helping me with my workouts too. But if you do want a food guide, let me know because I'm going to be working on that as well. Um, so with the food noise, yeah, I wasn't eating. I wasn't eating. I was just like doing my thing and going around the house and playing with the kids and working and like all the things. And I started to get dizzy. I started feeling nauseous. I just felt crazy weak, like I needed to lay down. So as long as I'm getting protein in me at least every 3 hours, I'm fine. Again, follow myself and my husband Tyler Gomm on social media because we're sharing like awesome snacks you can get at Costco, like grab and go protein bars that are delicious and they've got so much protein in them. We share our protein powders that we get and how we make our protein shakes. And then we're also sharing meals like with steak and beef and chicken. And we don't eat fish, but I'm sure you can find 1,000 other people out there that'll give you some fish recipes. So yeah, so make sure that you are eating every 3 hours. Like in my opinion, the first month, your body is getting used to it. And so it's so normal, like that your side effects are usually going to be, very like you're not going to feel good. Like in all reality, like I went into this thinking I was not going to feel good on my first week, and it was fine as long as again I was drinking enough water and I was making sure that I was getting some type of protein, whether it was a boiled egg or it was meat or whatever it was in my body, even mixed nuts, even some almonds, a little bit of almonds, a little bit of cottage cheese every 3 hours. And then yeah, I usually would sit and eat. I'd watch TV and eat late at night. None of that has happened the whole week. It's been amazing. Like we're not hungry. We literally brush our teeth and cuddle and watch a show now instead of like hang out, eat food, brush our teeth, and go to bed. That used to be the routine. So, um, those would be, oh, I did have one more thing. So I went to the gym on Friday and I did not eat very much at dinner on Thursday and I was super lightheaded at the gym on Friday. Like I went into my class because I was gonna just try to go to the same classes. But what I'm actually doing now is I'm going into the weight room and I'm actually lifting weights. So you do not need cardio. Yeah, walking and moving your body, all those things are very important. So still be doing those things, but you don't need to go to these like psycho cardio, like let's run a marathon, let's run a mile, let's jump up and down 1,000 times. Like I love high fitness, but I don't think high fitness is like the place for me because right now I don't need to be like losing fat. My body's already doing that. I need to be building my muscle so that I don't lose my muscle. Okay. So if you've ever heard people saying like, yeah, like it'll make you lose your muscle, 100%. If you are not eating, if you're not drinking water, and if you're not weightlifting, you're totally gonna lose muscle. So this is not just like an easy fix. This is like a total lifestyle change. But the biggest thing for me and for my husband is food noise. It is literally not being able to say no to food and craving sugar all the time. And that has gone away completely for both of us. So, yep, getting my second shot tonight. And I will continue to update you guys. Again, remember, follow us on Instagram, Christina Cooper-Gomm, Tyler Gomm, and subscribe below. Then that way you guys can get updates when I create other videos, and our provider is linked below as well. It's all telehealth, which I've done. Episode 1 is all about like how it works to apply. Anybody can get microdosing amounts. You just might not be able to get the higher units if you don't need to lose that much weight, right? Because we want to make sure this is done in a healthy way, and it's all prescribed through doctors online in the United States. Okay. All right. We'll see you next time.